Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sunless Skies.
So ask about the heart catchers.
We're just gonna, learn more about these peculiar plants.
That's the first thing I want to know.
Scholars and counselors, they are a species native to the heavens, he observes. Here in the nurseries, we help the younger specimens grow to maturity before transferring them to the inner gardens, the Mimyricon. I hate that word, it's impossible to pronounce.
Mimyricon.
He indicates some colleagues who are digging up the largest plants in the garden and wrestling it onto a cart while it tries affectionately to throttle them. You note its fruit, which are now big enough to resemble the faces of bawling cherubs. Once fully grown, the warhorse continues, their fruit can reason and speak and debate. More effectively than we even. Each plant is its own council or faculty. A group of desperate-looking people are lined at the hedgerow gate to the inner gardens. A death in a bottle. The heart catchers know many secrets, he says. Among them is a method to capture a death and seal it away so that it can't trouble you. If you fear a particular end, like drowning, say, or freezing, the heart catchers could hide it away.
Oh.
He takes a cage of squirming mice from his pocket, fishes one out, and drops it into the thorny vines of the closed plants. The vines constrict, the mouse squeaks, the plant shivers. It's no guarantee of immortality, of course. 1,000 deaths await in the skies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's ask about him. Past lives. No, once I was a soldier and a commander of soldiers. I was good at it, and such things are measured. Now I keep the gardens, tend the heart catchers, and pray that I have no further effect on the world at all. Another gardener passes you carrying a bucket. Kneeling by a bed full of budding heart catchers, they tip the bucket out. The contents ooze redly onto the soil.
Oh, that's weird.
They're feeding them blood.
Wait, what?
That's what I assume that was.
Blood doesn't really ooze.
Yes, it does.
It's not that viscous.
I beg to differ. Ask about entering the inner garden. A hedge encloses it. An archway permits entrance, but is protected by a mature heart catcher whose cynical faces peer from the thicket. They excoriate intruders with insightful critique.
Okay, well, we're not going to join this faction, but let's ask about it.
Quid pro quo. Only friends of the heart catchers may enter the Mimyricon. And successful petitioners, of course, but the latter are blindfolded. Perhaps, if you performed a service for the heart catchers, they would warm to you.
Okay.
I'm sure this service is creepy.
Probably just knowledge. Yeah, we need 4 Elusian mysteries.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's go to the Cypress King's Grove.
Fucking creepy spider.
It's gonna be just a statue.
Uh-huh.
Huh, looks like there's no... The binding tables. Oh.
Oh, there's a thing.
The Cypress King's Grove. Ah, this is the main thing of Pan.
Okay.
First, Doc.
King's Idol Station. As exuberant as an old pirate den of the Caribbean, Pan's station teems with thieves and merchants, smugglers and evangelists of inventive new cults. In a grove nearby is the seat of the Cypress King, who has little power.
Well, let's level up.
Ah. Come on, give us something Byronic here.
Take a facet.
Ooh, what's this one?
A mentor.
Someone
Affiliation villainy. You enjoyed the favor and protection of a mentor, someone who saw your potential and decided to nurture it. Spirified.
Oh. So by the time someone took your soul, he drew it out of your mouth with a delicate silver fork.
Spell in prison. Family footsteps.
That's the one that's being a servant. Yeah, fuck that.
So maybe mentor?
Let's see what the options are.
There's no options for mentor.
Oh. No, there is. Oh, there.
But it gives us villainy.
Interesting.
So we press continue to see options?
Yeah, let's see what this thing offers us. Through a deal with the devil.
Purified, the unlicensed trade.
Blade on London, yours was a fortunate case and you managed to recover your soul some years later, but how?
Through a deal with the devil?
Your soul eventually finds themselves in the possession of Hell's children. Devils do not traditionally part with souls, but you were very clever or very persuasive.
Who happened across your soul at a jumble sale.
I don't know. We could have made a deal with the devil. That's Byronic. Or do you want the affiliation villainy?
Yeah, I want the villainous mentor.
I find that so weird that auto gives us villainy, but whatever. Okay, let's see what this has to say. After to distance himself from his Lysander's past, with mixed success, his guests were scarred and rough-spoken and told bloody tales of smuggling and thieves and nameless murders.
Oh, that's very Byronic.
Yeah. Let's have our ex-criminal as a mentor.
So visit the station.
Yes. Dusky heart of Eleutheria.
Let's get more.
Whoa! I want to read this description.
No.
Built upon the sundered remains of a cathedral of the heavens, now overgrown with midnight groves, it is a refuge for rebels, outcasts, and pariahs, for the unloved, the unmourned, and the unbelievable, and the Byronic. Several factions have claimed fragments of the ruins, but the central dock is a neutral ground. It heaves with crowds, and the air is filled with cries and music and raving and laughter. Recruit new crew.
Yeah, I think we need new crew.
We do need new crew.
What? It is not the hour of leaving. Okay.
Full complement. You managed a handful of crew and are almost certain won't disappear, abandon, or murder you. Okay.
Before we talk to the Cypress King, oh yeah, there's the bazaar, prospects, just like, and the bank.
Wait, how do we get into the bank?
Okay, how do I put stuff in the bank?
Something about left clicking, but
No. Okay, well, we need more of this. Oh, yes, they have different stuff for sale. Oh, that needs high veils and high iron. But it's a much higher tier.
No, this doesn't mean bank. This is just like how much we have.
Or this will, like, move it into the bank. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but how do we access the bank? Bank. Bank.
Oh, there we go.
Oh!
What?
There's something higher than Moloch class.
It's not... Lurks. It's not... What's the advantage of this one? It's got 2 lightning slots. Which one is light? Yeah, Moloch is still better.
Okay.
What is lightning again?
Isn't that... like...
Oh, yes! That is...
That allows us to have mining.
Oh, wait, there's more.
What the fuck?
Medea class.
Manufactured only in Pan and designed to withstand the rigors of Etherea's perpetual night. But it only has 1 lightning slot.
Oh, you're right. 3 armor slots, 2 heavy slots, 10 cargo.
10 cargo. This one has 15 cargo. I like this one. Oh, but this one has 20.
Yeah, Moloch is still better. But this is also a hauler. Like this one, but it has more defensive stats. And it has... Okay, so this is like a hybrid between, like, hauler and battleship.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the one we should start going towards. Okay.
Why are we're just doing this until we can find things for it?
Oh, that's right. We can sell this here. Yeah, what am I doing?
Unless we want to save them up to do thingamies, but...
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's do that.
At least for now, let's, like... I mean, now that we have a bank, let's not go running around to, like, just sell everything immediately.
Oh. Okay, time to talk to the Cypress King.
Which is probably that thing.
Yeah.
Pan has no ruler, but it does have a king. The position is not a powerful one nor secure. Their only real authority is to rule on any disagreement that can't be settled at the forum. During the Hour of Thorns, anyone can challenge the king, and if successful, take the crown.
Oh.
In a burgundy grove shaggy with vines and moss, the current Cypress King resides, a scraggly smuggler with iron-gray hair and a knife in her hands. She has an assessing gaze and an inclination towards unnecessary frankness.
Okay, so it's not the giant statue.
Trade port reports for Eleutherian mysteries. Storytelling is forbidden in Pan, and one of the duties of the Cypress King is to trade mysteries for Skyfarer's stories before they can be inflicted on the city at large. Yeah, fuck that. That's extremely unbyronic. Exchange your scraps of ancient knowledge for Eleutherian mysteries. Discover some fragments of text. The king may be able to interpret them for you. Ask the king how to leave Eleutheria. The relay station by which you entered the region was broken. How then might you leave? The king knows. You inform that the Eagle's Imperium, London's nominal ally in opening the path to the sky, maintain a transit gate that leads back to the Reach. The Imperium lies somewhere in Eleutheria, beyond the Belt of Midnight.
So another relay. I need to find a different relay on the edge. Oh, God.
Okay, thank you, King.
Okay, guess we need to find the other factions now. Yeah, it looks like there's one there, and there's probably one there as well. Oh, there's something going that way.
Winters reside.
This is like the winter wave people.
A single street cuts through the groves that houses an immaculate copy of London architecture. 3 of the revolutionaries governing Calendar Council have often been seen here: February, January, and inevitable December. Corncrake House, the Georgian house in 3 stories high with silhouettes at every window. Some pace, some gesticulate, others have their hands closed, perhaps conspiring. The building is rammed to the gunwale with revolutionaries. Lights pour from the open front door. The doorwoman is slight and no real obstacle, but a continuous trickle of revolutionaries passes her, some burlier than your strongest stoker. If she wants to refuse entry, she'd be able to enforce it. Trade broker in the kitchen. Door is guarded by well-armed revolutionaries in a scarlet uniform. You'll only stand aside for those who are known to December. Trade with the broker in the kitchen. She sits at the less flowery end of a vast table, writing numbers, an account ledger, occasionally moving to taste the stew bubbling in the stove. Have your hull repaired. Exchange Imperium nameplates for information. Oh, well, we don't want to piss off the Imperium. They're our ticket home. Yeah, no. Solitary cobbled streets. Oh my god, why do the people here all look so fucking creepy? The street nestles amidst the ruins and trees of pan, one end abutting an overgrown grove. Revolutionaries with secateurs wage continual war, rebuffing vines attempting to claim the cobbles. Georgian houses are well kept and cleaner than they ever were in London, but only one is lit up. It is the focus of the activity here. Outside it, revolutionaries trade, compare wounds, and practice tirades. Their home here offers them solace and restoration before the next battle. Mingle with the revolutionaries, negotiate for a captivating treasure, share what you've learned of Eleutheria, accept an offer to join the revolutionaries.
Okay. Okay. Also takes Eleutheresian mysteries.
Yes, you can
Mingle.
speak freely here. The revolutionary, with wild ambition filled with hope and fury, a revolutionary stands on a chair, employing his comrades to direct their attention to a particular work world. An uneasy crowd gathers. The xenophilic youth explains, We've all someone trapped. Not everyone gets help.
What the fuck is his grandma?
Well, if he looks like that, I'm not surprised.
Okay.
We might have to end up joining these people since revolutionaries are so ironic, but...
Oh, the moon's gone. That probably means it wasn't a port. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm guessing the final one is over here. Let's hope we can find it before we run out of time. Whoosh.
Is this it?
No.
This was where we were.
The heart catchers.
Alright. They're fucking creepy.
They're all wise and sagely.
And creepy. Oh, there it is. Up there.
No, that's in the middle of the sky.
Stop sending out the bat. Like, we're wasting supplies.
We have plenty of money.
You just did it again. Okay, well, we're out of time.
Alright, let's just go around this thing. What?
Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. An extinguishment, a knot of darkness. Eleutherion is rife with them. Okay, well let's just go straight into it because we're out of time. So if we die, whatever. We've looked into the dark, and the dark looked back. Okay, what just happened there? Well, that seems to have pissed it off. What the fuck is that? Did you see that?
Yeah, it was invisible. Well, we're about out of time.
Alright, so next time, everyone. Bye!